we started this morning, our conversation somehow got into the area of women. We talked about how women have little positions when it comes to position of authority in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Matter of fact, we have 7 female ministers in a cabinet of 46. And then when it comes to the Senate, we have only 4 women out of 109 senators. Well, the conversation about women empowerment is always crucial. This morning, we're going to get deeper into that conversation. Once a morning ride, we had a young lady who is a queen, not just by her looks, but by her intelligence. This morning again, she joins us to have a conversation that relates to women and their empowerment as Nigeria hustles to get to 65 years of independence. With us is nobody else but the Queen herself, Queen Success or Care. Omonigo. I'm trying to pronounce your surname very well, but I can't. So sorry, my Queen. I'm going to do better next time.
Success, Omonigo. What's that?
Okay. I was trying.
Omonigo.
Oh, you said it as well, so that makes us.
I didn't know.
At least she was close.
Okay, and I feel woefully. And that tells a lot about what women do.
Don't go there.
I'm coming. That tells about women being very concerned about details. The details,
Sure.
basically.
Sure.
I said on this show they see more colors, they are more conscious, and the rest of them. Yet we find little or no women handling things generally. The best we find from women is what you do, or what you are right now, a queen of a pageantry show. And most times after the queenship is done, then the woman has run along. But before we start talking about women empowerment, let's talk about what you have been doing aside wearing the crown and looking beautiful. So let's know if you are empowered yourself to empower other women.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, Queen.
Pretty. And you look amazing as
Good
well.
morning, thank you so
I'm
much.
happy to be here again. I'm an AI expert.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm specialized in AI education. So, as Queen of Delta, I launched a project, AI for Delta's Future, where I go across local governments selecting youths that are tech savvy, and I teach them how they can leverage AI for their business growth, personal development, and also boost their careers and make more money. Because that's a fast rising technology. It is here to stay. And it's not the businesses, it's not going to replace entrepreneurs, but the entrepreneurs that do not adopt the use of AI on time, they are going to be displaced from their business and even professionals. So it's best to teach people how to use this tool beyond content creation, know how it is made, know how AI models are trained, know how it is wired, know how the feedback it's giving you, know the process it goes through to give you that feedback. Its method of thinking, you need to know that. So that's what I've been doing. I've been teaching youths like myself because we're the future of tomorrow, right? So the earlier we know these things, the better. So I did the program, I did the pilot project in Patani local government because I'm from Patani.
Yeah.
I selected 50 youths, but I ended up training 77 youths. And after the one-day workshop, I continued the training online in my community. I have a community of these youths that I train. And after Patani, I just did a recent one at Denis Osadebe University for Oshimili South, and I'm looking to go to the next local government. And so that's what I've been up to.
Wow, that's that you're empowered.
It's
It's settled, she's empowered. We can talk about empowerment now. Let's get down.
So how was it? How was it getting these women together? Not just women, youth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how was it bringing them together, the challenges, and then the success? Would you say, or would you rate yourself successful after the event?
It was a lot. I mean, usually anybody who wants to do party girl child, just select women, do it for only women, because the reason why the governor did this Queen of Delta, it's a platform to empower the girl child in Delta State and give the girl child a voice, which I am super grateful for. I'm extremely grateful for this platform because the governor has given me a platform to chase my dreams, and it has always been my passion to help people like myself, youths, to give them a platform, a stepping stone to start. And AI is the best, which other way than this technology that you can make so much from and become so much out of it. And like you asked, it was really challenging, but I rate myself successful because I've done it and I did it twice. Now, the first one wanted to train 50, we ended up training 77. The one we did at Denso Sadebe University wanted to train 200, we ended up training 350. And after that seminar, we're going to do another post-event, that's online training for 50 persons, because I'm going to select that 50 and train, teach them in-depthly how this AI tool is built, how you can also dream to design your own AI model, right? So we can, yes, because Delta State is a hub of innovation, and the youths are taking up the tech space. It makes me really happy. So I want to bring people like this, and we can, solve real life problems, and it's a lot.
I know, Queen, that you thrive on the AI world, and it's beautiful anyway. But I want to just go into the whole woman narrative thing, and I'm being a man here. The usual balance of social media is don't be a simp. So I don't want to always be that man speaking for women, but I can also speak for men.
Sure.
It looks to me like men, the boys, have been abandoned. This is a question to you, and it might be an attack, it might be for growth, but it looks like the men are always abandoned. Everyone is talking about the girl child, the empower the women. I don't even see kings, beauty kings, or handsome kings, so to speak.
Maybe you will invent that.
Do you think that women have not got, do you think women still need more than what they have been getting, the attention? To me, I've been envious.
What have they been getting?
I need this question.
What have they been getting?
Queen of Delta, for instance.
How women are clamoring to be empowered.
We're seeing Queen of Delta, for instance. We're seeing more women go to school. If you check statistics, there are more women going to universities now than men going to universities. There are more women in medical field than men in medical field right now.
They decided not to sleep anymore.
So my question is, I want you to validate the push or the narrative for more women being trained and empowered. So, so if the government is listening, they know whether they should stop or if they should continue, or if they should move to my son more than they're moving to my daughter. So let's hear it.
Okay. In my opinion, I feel like women have been programmed to take the back seat for too long. I mean, talk about growing up in some communities. I mean, a lot of things have developed, but growing up, you know about cultures and traditions where women are not allowed to go to school. You are only trained, they are only taught to cook, go to the farm. You won't even work, just go and bring the, whatever they've harvested, bring it home and cook. Go to the market, go and fetch water, keep the home.
That was in the past now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yes, like I'm saying is, women have been made to take the back seat for too long, and I'm so happy that development has come, and we're now learning to explore our potentials more. Because if a woman is trained, just teach anyone. We have the skill to multitask. Men cannot multitask. We can go to school, keep a home, and do a lot of things together at the same time. And it's good to let women take the front seat when it comes to education. Not take the front seat, not like lead men, but like let us know, give us access to opportunities that men have. Like education. Yeah, we can actually lead, but let me just leave it for men. The man is the head of the home, and let's not take the crown from the man. You understand? Let's still submit and support men, but it does not mean you should, limit us to the house.
Yes.
Limit us
so
to
you mean that it's valid that more women keep getting more empowerment?
Yes, please.
You said most of the things I said this morning, so I'll let that pass. I'm not taking your crown. Leave my own crown for me. That's what you said also.
I would believe that, when it comes to empowerment, you see more women clamoring to get empowered than men. They want to do something like this.
No matter how little.
Yes.
No matter how little.
Yes.
Just let us play
if you
a
look at
vital role beyond the house.
If you look at these empowerment programs now that's been going on, even from the last administration to now, if you check the ratio, you see that more women actually come out to participate than the men.
Yes.
And you've noticed that during your programs as well?
Yes. And when you set them up, they do well. They don't sell, most persons, they sell whatever they give them. They sell it off and they use the money to do other things. But you see, most women, they go into it, they put their time, and also they bring in other people like
both of you have given me strong points now. I'm going to ask this question to to understand the woman problem.
Okay.
Now, the Forbes list that was released recently of the 10 richest black men, that Aliko Dangote really took everybody by storm. And we had over 3 or 4 Nigerian men. Three or four Nigerian men. Femi Otedola was on that list somehow on top 20. We had other white men. We just saw only Oprah free on that list. Women have been given all these trainings and backings all the while. My question is, why are we here to see women climb up to that particular position? And this is from a good place. I want to understand how we can help more. Financial position. You said now that women are entrepreneurial. You give them little, they do little, and they say, if I can trust you with little, I can trust you with great. Now the question is, since women have been getting all this empowerment, why are we here to see one woman on top 20? We only saw Oprah on that list.
Oprah's.
I'm just saying, why are we seeing more women coming in? The only women who enter those lists most times globally are divorcees. Basically, who took part of their husband's monies to get to that position. So I'm just trying to ask a question so we can better women, the lots of women.
Divorcees who took their husband's money.
I could mention their names. They had their money splitted.
Hold on. Francis.
They had percentage splitted.
You cannot say divorcees who took their husband's money because you weren't there when they made the money. You don't know the support.
You don't know the role they play.
If we talk about these women, we talk about men who got married to them before while they were rich. And then they divorced them to the money. But let's not miss the point. I want to get to a point where we understand. I want to get to a point.
Well, and you don't know the role they played in that support.
I want to get to a point where we understand how women can really use all these skills they are gathering for empowerment.
Okay.
And how they can get to that top position that we have from men usually handling every now and then. That's what I'm trying to drive at.
Okay. I got your point with Oprah Winfrey, and I applaud her because she's been in this game for many years. She's been in the business for many years. If you know her backstory, you know what she had to go through to get to where she is. And we are getting there. It means every other woman can get there. Just give us a little more time, because trust me, you see her on the list, but you don't know the next woman that could have followed, the what's stopping her from being on that list. We don't know that, but what I will tell you is give us a little more time. You see more women in that space, and beyond that list, there are other lists that women are topping. Other Nigerian women, they are doing so much. Talk about African women, talk about women across the globe, right? Beyond the financial list, we're creating impact. We're doing so much. And in my space, within my short period of time of working with government, I've met amazing women in this state. Talk about Commissioner Orede, talk about late Chief Shimite, talk about Miracle Arimobi, talk about a lot of women, including your MD.
General manager.
Your general manager, another awesome woman. Do you understand? So give us a little more time and give us more access, because women like this were still clamoring for positions of power where we can make decisions and pass out rules, where women are given more platform to excel, to get on lists like this. Because to get there, if you check, you have men in that position that don't want, if a woman, just add one more woman to this list and the world will be on fire. That's just how they think, but that's not what will happen. Do you understand? Women, we have the mind for impact. Men have the mind for power.
Okay.
That's a very strong one.
That word. All right. So how can you deal with AI? And that's what you've been teaching or you've been training people on. How can this AI now? How can it empower, or how can it contribute to women's empowerment?
Okay. With my experience prior to Queen of Delta, I was already training people on how they can leverage AI. Before Queen of Delta, I was actually on a program where I trained people with disabilities how to use AI. And it will shock you that on my final project, I had a blind man explaining how he used AI to achieve his final project. It was awesome. And so that was just on the side. Women that participated on that program, women that participated on my own projects. Just yesterday, Commissioner Orede, she organized a 2-day training for female entrepreneurs using AI for digital marketing. I happen to be the trainer, and they also used AI for financial management. Okay, so I happen to be the trainer, and a lot of my students that had participated in my previous programs, they were also on that project. And I was surprised when someone was saying that, prior to learning about AI, she's just a secretary at her office, but when she explored the tools of AI, now she's into copywriting, content writing. Now she's like developing her writing skills with it. Now this is just one example. I have another of my students that is a fashion designer. She uses AI for digital marketing. Now prior to now, the traditional mode of digital marketing is take your product, make a video, post it on WhatsApp, post it on Instagram, and post it on Facebook. A lot of these adults, sorry, I like to use the word millennials. A lot of these millennials do not know how to explore the use of Instagram. All right, with my experience with people in underserved communities. Okay, so a lot of them do not know how to explore the use of Instagram, right, for digital marketing. But right now, I teach my students that digital marketing is beyond Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. So I teach them tools, I expose them to tools that they can use for active digital marketing. And what's the essence of selling your product, of having a product if you are not selling? Now these persons are making more sales, they are making more money. I have makeup artists in my community that do not know how to, I spoke with someone and then she said, she's a makeup artist based in Warri, and you know Warri is a developed community. Yeah. She's a makeup artist in Warri, but clients are still paying her 5,000 naira for makeup. And I know that the least money I pay for makeup is 30,000 naira. I taught this woman how to use AI tools to advertise herself. Okay. You understand? And now she's doing so well. I've also taught a lot of persons how to use AI for content creation beyond just posting memes and all of that. Post relevant information. If you want to be a blogger, I'll teach you how you can use tools for blogging, use it for proofreading, editing. Trust me, these are skills that I have used to empower more women in this community, make them see that, oh, they can explore so many options.
Do you think that rural women face more or different kind of challenge compared to urban women?
Yes, they do. They do. Especially in this tech space, challenges like data, right? Strong network, electricity. These two things are restricting a lot of women, and also access to gadgets. Now, I'm just a small fish in the pan, but when I did my program in Patani, I gave out 3 mobile phones to 3 youths, because I mean, it's one thing for me to teach you about AI, but what I try to let people know is you don't need to have a laptop to know how to use these tools and other digital products that you have at your disposal. But a lot of persons still don't have. When we're talking about phones, some persons do not have good phones that they can use to explore these things. So I gave out some. And if I get more support, I'll give out more. And I want to give out to more women. Right? And I also want to teach them, we don't have stable network. I also want to teach them how they can explore these spaces and how they can, navigate across this challenge.
Like you said, you're just one fish, you're just a little fish in the pan, like you described it, aptly put. What should be done on the bigger scale to ensure that we close this gap between those rural women and the urban ones who have access to all these gadgets and things, great stuff you're talking about? Yeah,
truth is, I feel like a lot of persons feel there are not enough persons in the space doing things like what I'm doing myself. But I want to let it known, I want to make it known to the public that people like me exist.
But there are more prophets there.
Yeah, but what we need is support. Like I said, what we need is support. If I have more persons supporting programs like what I'm doing, we'll have more persons benefiting from it, and we'll have more better youths in the society, and we'll have less bad vices, we'll have less criminals in the society, because they will be busy. Remember the last time I was here when we spoke about drug abuse, and I said if you keep them busy, they won't have time for things like this. Let people explore their potentials. Let them they should see themselves doing good.
Social security.
Yeah.
So you've done this now, and I would really applaud you because you are doing well.
Yeah.
What are we looking at next? What is going to come out from your coffers next? What big thing are we expecting?
Okay, because I'm focused on youth empowerment, it is not a 10-page book.
Did you limit yourself to just youth empowerment?
I'm a youth, and with my experience, it's not a limitation actually, we're the future of tomorrow. So I'm a youth, right? And I know what I have on my mind. and I know what I want to achieve. And I feel like if I can have this, talk about other people, other youths like myself, and I believe there are a lot of persons out there that are way better than me, right? So I believe that if we give them a platform, if we give them access, just give them a stepping stone, they will do so much more. So that's why I'm focused on the youth. Okay. And under the youth, we have women, we have young girls coming up. So that is that. And I just believe that we can do so much more. Okay. So just give us more. Just support. Give us more support. Support is what I'm going to ask for. The youths, we need more support in Delta State.
Have you thought about reaching out to those in your same field, to come together? Remember, they say when
like minds.
Yes.
Yeah.
So have you thought about inculcating them into the system, or you building something together, see what you can achieve with other persons in same field?
Yes, with the previous project I just did at Stensu University, Bridging the AI Literacy Gap, I got more tech, yes, more tech startup founders like Olili Foods, Hizo, Vent Africa. These are private businesses, and they are doing so much. They are young guys like myself, and they are willing and doing a lot of empowerment programs for you. Talk about recruiting young minds into their company, and these are billion-dollar companies. Here in Delta State, it will surprise you to know that people like this are doing that. And they were on my panel session, and I also invited some government stakeholders. And on the panel session, the question was, how can government stakeholders and private businesses work together to increase the bridge the AI literacy gap and increase youth empowerment in this community, because Delta State is a fast tech growing society.
Yes.
We're competing with Lagos State, like it or not. And Lagos State is becoming oversaturated, but then again, Delta State is taking on the lead.
After all, they carry last.
So there are a lot of tech, private tech individuals, businesses here in Delta State. Schoolview, that is another community and business that is doing so well, and these are persons that I'm working with right now.
When you said that you were not limited, focusing on youths, I thought that was very valid.
Yeah.
Because we have 70% of the Nigerian population that are youths, so that's over 151 million young people in Nigeria. But here's a trick question for you. If you could change one policy for the overall good of the young people, and as well as women, what policy would that be? If you could make one policy, let me make it easier. Make it easier. What policy would that be? It's a trick question now, so you have a little time to relax. I'm stretching my conversation so you can think about it properly and let it sink in. But this is a trick question for you. You're a queen, so you were used to questions like that. So basically, if you could change or if you could make one, what policy would that be to help the young people and women? Your time starts now.
Okay, before now, the answer to that question would be let's put young people in place of power. But I want to applaud His Excellency the Governor. He has taken it upon himself to put a lot of young persons in power. Look at the commissioner's space. You see young
environment. I saw him yesterday.
There.
Young man.
Yes. Look at special assistants. You see they are all young people there. So that would have been my answer, but then I still have more. What I would say is to achieve a place of power, to get to a place of power, to attain any government position, I feel like they should set up what would I say now? Like a school, just try to get the context. Like a school where these young persons you have to go through leadership school. You have to go through political school, and while you are going through that school, you are attaining leadership skills, you are attaining technical skills, digital skills, so that when you get to that place of power, you know exactly what to do.
Building your IQ.
Do you understand? So that when you get to that place of power, when you attain that special assistant position, you're not just there writing memos to do this, to do that. You know exactly what you want to change in the society, and you are focused on that, and you achieve that. So I feel like the process to achieve any place of power in government should be more rigid than it is. We shouldn't just pick any random person to place them put them in place of power, in positions of power, because I feel like, no offense, a lot of persons, a couple of young persons in place of power, they are not maximizing, the potentials that they have, and there are more persons like myself, other youths that are waiting to attain this position, to do more, so that we can change insecurity situation in Delta State. We can change, the innovation.
Vices.
Do you understand? So many vices can just leave, because Delta State, the governor is doing so much, but we're not seeing it, because a lot of persons are not carried along. To be honest, we're not carried along. We are not allowing people explore their potentials. In Delta State, beyond all these youth empowerment programs, and focus on quality education, because I believe what you know you can build upon.
Yeah.
So we need to focus on these other areas, serve people quality education, make them see things that they can do that will make the society better.
Through the course of your conversation, okay, Oliver, go ahead.
If you want to give, because I wanted to delve to Nigeria at 65.
Okay, go to Nigeria 65.
Okay, now let me take you to Nigeria 65, which we'll be celebrating in a few days. You're smiling. What's going to happen? Okay, so the theme of this year of Nigeria 65 says, "All hands on deck for a greater nation."
Yes.
Can you just speak to that using your AI,
an empowerment-driven mind, because you have this Queen Success Umunago Foundation as well.
Yes.
So use all those together and speak to that.
All hands on deck.
I love the theme for this year, because really we need all hands on deck for this. So what I do, it's Umunago's Foundation for Youth Development. That's what it's called, Umunago's Foundation for Youth Development.
Okay.
I'm championing this AI innovation. I'm championing skills acquisition, unconventional skills, beyond the traditional skills that you learn. Whatever skill, whatever thing you can build, let's use it to achieve sustainable development goals in Nigeria. Quality education, decent work, through innovation and infrastructure. So I feel like, with all hands on deck, we need government's hands, we need women, we need men, we need children, we need parents to take their children off the streets.
Yes.
Begging is not a mode of survival. We need all hands on deck. We need a lot of children out of the streets. We need youths to stop taking drugs, and to solve that problem, like I said, put something on their hands, engage them. You understand? Positive engagement beyond the other things that they use youths to do. Let's project ourselves more, because, like it or not, Nigeria is still taking the lead as the giant of Africa. We have poets, we have speakers taking the spaces on UN, convention and summits. You see Africans, you see young Africans taking the space. So we need government to empower more persons. Let's scratch out some bills, please. Do you understand? Some bills are not necessary.
Is there a bill you have at heart?
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. And women should play more role in taking care of the society, in the sense that we are taking care of our home, and the society starts from the house. Whatever you have, trust me, if you are not okay before stepping out of your house this morning, you will not be able to play this role that you are playing right now. So we need to, pay attention to our health, pay attention to our minds. We need, so that we can best explore our potentials. And so we'll have better people walking around. Show kindness to people. I feel like these little things that you think are little, we play more role in making the society better.
When you said earlier on that more women are going to get to the space of the top 10 richest blacks, I now believe that. For what we have in our conversation, it's basic that women are climbing up there, and you are climbing up there. So don't forget the rest of us and that kindness.
Sure.
You're actually doing great, and I know you're going to do extremely more than you are doing now. So in that line, are you looking for support, or are you thinking of getting support from any angle, or do you have the number of supports that you need to drive this goal?
I don't have the number of support I need to drive this goal.
Okay.
I need more support.
From which angle?
I need more support in the sense that with one thing I've discovered with my foundation and with my progress so far, there's more work to do.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm focused on quality education and giving people unconventional skills. And I'm still very much into the modeling space. I have a modeling agency where I train young models. But one thing I train my models to do not rely on modeling. You need to have other skills.
Preach.
You know, yes, so that when you get to that place you want to get to, it's not modeling that took you there. Modeling will give you a platform, but what would you do with that platform? You get. So I need more support because I'm focused in the tech space, and tech requires a lot. AI requires a lot. I need to give these people tools. I can't just, I'm teaching them beyond ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Meta AI. I'm teaching them how to design AI models. It requires money, it requires tools. So that when I bring people together and teach them how to do, explore the use of AI, when they go back, I give them tools to explore the use of AI, and these tools are paid for. Yeah. We can organize more programs where people build and design AI tools to solve real life problems. Yeah. You get, and these things cost money. These are the things I'm trying to do with the youths in my community. I have over 400 youths in my community now, my AI community, and so there is so much more to do beyond teaching and talking.
You need to have more youth in that community. Crying out loud, 400 looks like a lot, but it's not enough.
Yes.
We need to have more people.
Yes. But I can't accommodate more if I don't have enough to take care of them.
Yeah.
Well, we've been talking to the Queen herself, Queen Success. Okay.
Yes, correct.
And we have been talking so much about women empowerment. We even delved into youth empowerment. And I think it was crystal clear. We need to get more hands. They say too many hands spell the broth, but not this one.
Yes.
Too many hands should be involved to make the lot of Nigeria, Delta State, get better. Thank you, Queen. Left for me, she wear that crown forever. And when we're done with morning rights this morning, we had many conversations, even swerved into money making and the rest of them. And she says impact is more than finance. I agree, that is very valid. For the Professor Gochuku, as to say goodbye to the Queen and goodbye on the show.
Yes, I would say when someone is helping you, it encourages you. When someone is helping you, say thank you. It encourages the person to do more. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you. And please do more.
I would say my own thank you to His Excellency. Through its more agenda, the meaningful development, which is part of what I'm doing, the opportunities for, which is why I include everybody, both girls and guys, enhanced peace and security. I try to preach kindness and achieve realistic reform. That's the R, and we're doing that already with my community. I want to say thank you to His Excellency for the platform of the Queen of Delta. I want to say thank you to every commissioner that has helped me, Commissioner for Science and Tech, Commissioner Odi Daniel, Commissioner Orede Udwaga, the local government chairman for Oshimili South, Ezenyili Kelvin Obi. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you to my local government chairman, Patani local government chairman. Thank you to SSG. Thank you to every single person that has supported me, because I didn't do this alone. See, I still have men supporting me, and these men.
Thank you to DBS.
Thank you to DBS. This is my family. Thank you so much.
So I'm going to put you on the spot since you have been thanking everybody. We're going to say a big thank you to our general manager. The reason is quite simple. Today is her birthday.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, so we're going to go on a very soft note for her to say happy birthday to Mrs. Christine Jobameme today. A woman as well.
Yes, I told you I spoke with her once and she was really warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You loved her.
Yes.
Lingua franca, didn't
Yes.
you? And thank you to you two. I would add this, that for enhanced peace in Delta State, we need to have things like Queen Success, pushing a narrative of development, a narrative of growth. A man who is well fed and going to the farm to get more food will not have time to go to war for any violence. On that note, I say good morning and goodbye from Morning Ride. My name is Francis Ofulue. We'll see you tomorrow on Morning Ride. Delta Television continues with great programs. Good morning.